across the nations of the earth. Bystanders at the newsstand is back on your favorite platform, Flip TV. Iwan Olazukomi is saying good morning. Iwan Olazukomi is reporting for duty once again, live from Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria, West Africa. You are welcome once again to Bystanders at the newsstand. Friday edition, January 24th, 2025. We are glad to have you. We are glad that you are always watching us. We love you. We appreciate you. Those that are watching us live and the ones that will watch after the end of the streaming. Thank you so much, all of our esteemed viewers. You are the reason why we are here. Like I always say, you are the king and queens on this particular platform. You are the MVPs on this platform. So thank you for always watching us. Thank you for always standing by us. Thank you for always supporting us. And as you are watching, kindly click on that like button, share. When we start our analysis, then you can comment, drop your comments, and that's how we do here every morning, Mondays to Saturdays. Let me start from the Vanguard newspaper. Like I always have, I have five major newspapers every morning: Vanguard, The Nation, Daily Trust, The Tribune, and The Punch. 3 soft copies and 2 hard copies. I have 3 soft copies of Vanguard, The Nation, and The Tribune newspapers this morning. I have 2 hard copies of the Daily Trust and The Punch. So let me start from the soft copies this morning. Vanguard is saying this morning, Friday 24, 2025, inflation will fall, economy to grow by 4.1% this year. CBN is saying that this morning. How poor research funding stifles national development. Judge temporarily blocks Trump's order to end birthright citizenship. Military welfare, our priority. Tinubu is saying that. Telecoms tariff will be reviewed periodically. Wale Edun is saying that this morning. These are the front pages of the Vanguard this morning. You can see President Tinubu front page GSM this morning. Let me go to the Nigerian Tribune this morning. It says, japa, only 6,000 medical consultants remain in Nigeria. Just 1 or 2 produce annually. 1,700 consultants approaching 60-year retirement. Interior ministers order deployment of passport printers in Atlanta and New York consulates. Ekiti, government denies existence of Sharia courts. Says no Sharia panel in state judiciary structure. Alaafin, kingmakers, priests will decide when to start rice. Professor Abibola is saying that. FG direct WAEC NECO orders to inscribe NIN, date of birth, photograph on certificates. Let me leave that and go to the soft copy of The Nation this morning. It says FAAC distribute local government general allocation to states. Direct transfer to 774 councils fails to take off due to dedicated accounts with CBN. Court declares Lakurawa Group a terrorist organization. Tinubu government not about parties. Wike is saying that this morning. Jerry Hussaini dies at 81. Minister orders reactivation of passport equipment in US. No Sharia court in Ekiti. Federal government won't compromise troops' welfare. This according to the federal government themselves. Let me go to the hard copies of the major newspaper that I have this morning, Friday 24th, 2025 this morning. Before I do that, some of our viewers are watching live, so let me appreciate them first. Those that have commented this morning. Nelly Onoha, good morning. Ramsey Ezigbo, good morning. Mr. Faithfully, good morning. They have commented this morning. Mr. Oladewale, God bless you, good morning. All of you, as you are watching, click on that like button and let's have conversation this morning. Court has declared Lakurawa a terrorist group. Put this one for me. Let me go to the hard copy this morning from the Daily Trust. Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger to launch common passports. That is AES states. Court proscribed Lakurawa sect, declare it terrorist organization. Former FCC Minister Jeremiah Hussaini dies at 81. May he so rest in peace. our daily trust dialogue, how Nigeria can solve food insecurity. Now these are their dialogue. This is, as you can see here on the pages of Daily Trust this morning. NSCIA, Nigeria, that NSCIA explains support of Quran Festival. Tinubu orders to attend event. As the Nigeria Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, they are supporting the Quranic Festival. Federal government spent 9 billion on Shiro Mando Kaduna Power Line, and Transcorp Power records 3.05.9 billion revenue in 2024. You can read that on the how Nigeria can solve food insecurity, business as usual, fuel shortages, farmers need more government support. We have 15 food security related bills pending. Speaker, Nigeria must produce at least 1/3 of their consumption needs. Minister, street food becoming unaffordable for many citizens. Kabir Yusuf, and we must address threat factors. Afan. Let me go to the Punch hard copy this morning, which is my last hard copy this morning. Telecom tariff hike. The Punch. Subscribers meet NCC today as Labour mobilized for shutdown. That means they may be strike. Telecom tariff. I've repeated that over the course of last week and this week. Refinance revamp. Marketers hype. They are eyeing rehabilitation of NNPCL 21 depot. Opposition cautions against diversion of 4 billion household bailout. Police post 10,000 constables. Plans 5,000 annual equipment. So if you don't have work, you can go and join the Nigerian police, because full forced retirement. Falana urged Tinubu to reinstate 20 generals, 18 others. Bola Ahmed Tinubu barracks. You can see that on the front pages of the Punch. Tinubu opens Abuja barracks, promise better soldiers' welfare. OAU student murder. Appeal court affirms Osun Otelia's death. How we rescued AIG's wife, killed a lot of police. Oyebanji kick against Shaya court in Ekiti, warns opposition. So Shaya court has now sprung up in Ekiti state. You are going to see that Tribune. You are going to see that this morning. All of our viewers, we appreciate you, we love you. Before I begin my first reviewer, it's actually you are here with me. You are my first reviewer this morning. Before I bring him in, let me start appreciating all of our viewers this morning. Omo Odua, good morning. God bless you. Thanks for always watching. King Joe Ogba, good morning. God bless you. Mazi David Tunde Okafo, good morning. We love you here. Dr. Ukwoji, good morning. God bless you. Mr. Ola Adewale, good morning. Mr. Nelly Onoha, good morning. Faithfully said I'm not a woman. Oh, Mr. Faithfully, good morning. God bless you. Mr. Ramsey Ezigo, good morning. God bless you. Okay, Tess Wanoha, good morning. God bless you. As you are watching, click on that like button. Like. Let's have a conversation this morning. This particular morning. Mr. Adoji Elonge, good morning. Miss Kate Perry, good morning. Miss Precious Ikedi, good morning. Mr. Abgita Nelly Onoha, good morning. All of you, we appreciate you. You are the reasons why we are here. You are the king and queens on this platform. We love you here. We appreciate you. We thank you for always watching, always liking, always subscribing, and for always dropping your comments. We say thank you so much to all of our reviewers. Japa, only 6,000 medical consultants remain in Nigeria. I reported this last week. In Nigeria, if you sick, you will die. As a Nigerian, if you sick, you will die. Unless you have so much money to fly abroad or you have your personal doctors. How much is the price of paracetamol, Panadol? You now see poor people drinking anointing oil every morning, or they're now drinking agbo every morning. They cannot afford to go to hospitals. How did we get here as a Nigerian? Most of our hospitals, most of their doctors, they are now running abroad. Somebody left Nigeria as a doctor, is now a cleaner in the UK. It was shown on Twitter, X. Just one or two produce annually, 70,000 consultants approaching 60-year-old retirement age. In the midst of plenty. That's why I always tell people, history is important. Go back and study history. There was a time that the royal people from Saudi Arabia, they came to UCH in Ibadan to treat themselves in the 60s and the early 70s. Nigeria was truly a giant of Africa. I always tell people, you must always go back to history. Malaysia came to Nigeria, Bendel, it was all Bendel state. It is now Benin and Delta. They came to collect palm kernel seedings. Today, Malaysia is the #1 top exporter of palm oil. After coming to Nigeria in the 70s to collect palm kernel seedings, Nigeria today is importing palm oil from Malaysia. I reported how Nigeria have all the natural resources in the world, all of them. One day on this platform, I will reveal them state by state. All the states in Nigeria have natural resources. Why is this nation poor? Look at this now. Japa, only 6,000 medical consultants remaining in Nigeria. Somebody will die in my life, they say, I want offer food. It's not any offer. It is just that accumulation of that, is it typhoid or malaria in his body? It is spiritual. It's not. There's no any spiritual anywhere. I asked the other day, in Nigeria, do you have a deliberator? If somebody falls in now and die, what's going to resuscitate him or her? Start pouring water, start calling the name of Jesus. So there's a very, very big problem. Our leaders don't sleep on it. This is a very, very big problem that we have in Nigeria. Mr. Chinedu is not here this morning. I don't know where I go. Let me start from Mr. Asa this morning. Let us start conversation this morning. Before I have this man, before Mr. Chinedu comes back. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
There's a very, very big problem in Nigeria. Only 6,000 medical consultants remain in Nigeria. How did we get here this morning?
First of all, let me greet our viewers, Mr. Omodua, Kinjo Ogwa, Mr. Tunde Okafor, Dr. Ukwoje, and all the rest. May God bless you. All of you keep on watching and keep on, clicking for others to join us. So, you see, our medical doctors, our former president, Jonathan, said that Nigerians should not japa. Should not japa because he doesn't feel what people are feeling. A medical doctor who is unable, to solve some problems of life, and you will ask him to stay in Nigeria when he have better life in another country. No, it is impossible. Some people are saying Nigerians should stop japa, they should stop going. Let us build Nigeria. Who are you asking to stay and build Nigeria? Is it a hungry person? Before you will start any activity in the morning or somewhere, you must first of all be sure of what to eat.
I'm sorry to ask you this question. It's a personal question.
Yes.
As old as you are, I'm sorry to ask that question. Yeah. Have you eaten this morning as a man?
No, not yet. Eating today is a calculation. You can calculate, from morning till that 3 o'clock. So you can eat so that food may sustain you from that 3 to night, and you wait for the next day.
Yes.
That is what is happening to many Nigerians. It's not only me. So some people will tell you Nigerians are lazy. It is a lie. Nigerians are not lazy. There are some people who have resigned from work because every day they go to work and at the end they come back with nothing because transport and the rest, transport, house rent, electricity tariff and everything, their money has gone even before the ending of the month. And when they look and they are not eating well, they will tell you, no, this work, I'm tired. When you are working and you are seeing a good result from your work, you are happy to keep on working. But when good result does not come at all, you are working and you are unable to eat, it becomes a problem. So medical doctors are running away for better life. They don't see any better in Nigeria. Even before medical doctors will start to run away, go to the pharmacy, ask the price of drugs, and see what is going on. Somebody told me something. He told me, the person is in Europe. Do you know what he told me? He told me that when you go to burial ground of Europeans, because they used to write the age of all the dead on their, on their burial ground. He said you will see 90, 95, 90, 95. If you see a person who died at the age of 50, it may be cancer or accident. But in Nigeria, even when doctors have never started to run away, the cost of drug, the high price of drugs, the high price of the hospital bill, and so on and so forth. Because of that, many Nigerians are working every day with sickness. They are working with sickness. They are living with sickness. I will go to hospital when I will have one. I will go to hospital when I will have one. And the person, before you know it, the person is dead. It doesn't work. 6,000 medical doctors remain in the whole Nigeria. It's very, very sad. It's very, as a country, we should be ashamed of what is going on. And you ask yourself, all those who were voted in or who voted in themselves to lead Nigeria, where are you leading Nigeria to? You are leading them to hell?
Let's talk
to
about
death?
this picture. Now, this is our headline today. This is on the headline of the TV. Said only 6,000 medical consultants remain in Nigeria. But look at this picture, all of our viewers. Let them look at this picture very well. This is Ododo, current governor of Kogi State, Wike and Yaya Bello.
Yes.
Yaya Bello was reported to have embezzled over 80 billion.
Yes.
According to the EFCC. Now, he has been granted a bail of 500 million naira. But look at him here, with the current FCT minister, former governor of Rivers State. This picture, how does this picture come to you as a Nigerian person?
Yes, I will tell you that it's not the first picture. It's very, very, regrettable. It is putting our country even to shame. You accuse a person of stealing, and that person is moving around. And what happened? The person embezzled public money, and the person is free, moving around, visiting whomever, going wherever. Then tell me, as a country, how can that country move forward? When you embezzle 80 billion, even if you embezzle 1 billion in Nigeria, I'm telling you, by embezzling that money, you have killed so many Nigerians. You will finish to embezzle, and the same people will come out and tell you there is hope. And that hope, you don't see it in people. They will finish what belongs to the public, and they will still come out and accuse Nigerians of laziness. They will tell you Nigerians are suffering, they are lazy because they are lazy. They will finish all what belongs to Nigerians. They self-centered everything on themselves with great greediness. So after all that, they are the first to come out and start to accuse Nigerians. What do you want Nigerians to do? A person that embezzled 80 billion naira. I know that one is not too much looking at what they do embezzle. Some will embezzle even 1 trillion, 2 trillion. And let me tell you, calculate very well. 1 trillion, if you are eating 1 million from 1 trillion, if you are eating 1 million every day, you will eat 1 trillion for 800 years. 800 days. If you are eating 2 million every day, you will eat it for 700 years. Calculate. So, what belongs to the generation to come is what you have embezzled now. And you keep on calling the youth of tomorrow, the leaders of tomorrow. Youth of tomorrow start from today. To build tomorrow, you start from today. That's youth. Their parents cannot afford money for their further education, even their primary education. Sometimes parents don't have money to buy books. And before you know it, that youth will remain like that. So those people, like Jonathan say, Nigeria should stop japa. It's because they don't know the problem it's a proof that they don't know what Nigerians are going through.
Now let us. This is the final question here. Let's talk about how police rescued AIG's wife from abductors. The former AIG, that's Assistant Inspector General of Police, Mr. Akim Odumosu.
Yes.
His wife was reportedly abducted by some kidnappers.
Yes.
But now she has been rescued alive, and those abductors they were killed.
Yes.
How does this news come to you that AIG, after the IG of police, then the DIG, then the AIG of police? If the AIG wife can be kidnapped in Nigeria, how do you see our security architecture, especially as common citizens in Nigeria?
You see, if his wife was kidnapped, ask me of poor citizens that are not popular, common citizens that has no body. If the wife of such person can be kidnapped, how much more poor citizens? Now, they have rescued the wife because of whom the man is. Millions of Nigerians or hundreds of Nigerians that are being kidnapped here and there, who will rescue them? This one will alert. He will make call here and there. And because of his position and because of whom he is popular, he knows people, he's a famous person, he will call here and there. And that is why police can be mobilized for his wife to be rescued. But ask yourself about poor citizens of Nigeria when it happened to you. Even when you don't have money to make call here and there, you are finished. So his wife to be rescued, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Those are the people that Nigeria belongs to. And that is it. That's why you see the rest of Nigeria running out of Nigeria, running helter-skelter, because they are not seeing their position in Nigeria. They are not seeing that they belong to this country.
Mr. Abuakombi, good morning, is here. As you are watching, click on that like button, let's have conversation. Yes. Mr. Abuakombi said that even the farmers cannot go to the farm. And finally, Mr. Oladewale is asking, he said, where is Betta Edu, that former minister? Do you know where she is? That reportedly embezzled some money.
You say, that's what I was saying. That there are many of them, after embezzling our money, they go free and they go to enjoy themselves in many other countries. I say, those leaders, sometimes I ask myself, are those leaders really Nigerians? Because why am I asking if they are really Nigerians? Do you know that when they go for holidays, in many other, have you heard that a president of America come to spend the holidays here? Have you heard that a president of, I don't know, the king of Britain came to spend the holidays here? No. But our own, a governor, when a governor finishes his tenure, the next thing is to carry back and travel to Western world. When they are going for holidays, they carry back to Western world. When they have a health issue, they carry back to Western world. After embezzling our money, they carry their bag to Western world. That is what is going on. And then you ask yourself, are those leaders Nigerians? Because if they are Nigerians, they will come down and look into the problems of Nigerians, because them themselves are affected or will be affected. They are not affected. The thing doesn't concern them. What concerns many of them is our money, is the management of our resources. That's what concerns them. They are not interested in poor citizens of Nigeria. If you want to die, die. If you are talking as I'm talking, some of them will say, forget that one. What is worrying him is poverty. That's their excuse. So don't be surprised when you hear that this person has been embezzled, this the other one has embezzled. That's what they are in Nigeria to do. Embezzle our money and abandon the country in hell. And they keep on moving. So may God help us.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming, sir.
Thank you.
Let me rush past for him because he's going somewhere. Come on. Because it has not, have you spoken this year?
No, we don't speak.
Okay, that's why I have to. Because it is his turn, but
Because you do.
let me rush in.
Yes. I don't know how you do.
Ordinarily, Pastor, it's turn by turn.
Okay.
But because you are not spoken this year, and I think you are going this year or something.
Okay.
Let's start from this. Come close to the mic.
Okay.
Yesterday, I'm rushing you now. Yesterday, all of you, please bear with me. Yesterday, Bashir Ahmed, no, on Wednesday, Bashir Ahmed said, in his opinion, that if they release Nnamdi Kanu, it means that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu doesn't know what he's doing, and it might cause his European crisis. That Kanu is a terrorist that want to split the nation. You have always advocated that Nigeria should not be divided. That you like one Nigeria. What's your opinion? And again, this man now, he has not taken to court. Kanu's lawyer said, for calling Kanu a terrorist, you will see in court. What's your opinion about that? Let's start from there this morning.
Kanu was ever called terrorist right from the beginning. Is it the first time?
Yes, it's Bashir Ahmed that called him a terrorist.
No. He was declared terrorist.
Who declared him a terrorist?
Before even came to take him in Kenya, and you don't declare him a terrorist.
But in your opinion,
Even when they declare their husband died, America declared terrorists as IPOB. As a member, as a leader of IPOB.
No, IPOB was declared terrorist.
That is it. Who is the leader of IPOB? It's Nnamdi Kanu. You get my point? So what we try to say now is that stop calling him names. Release him.
Okay, they should release Kanu.
Take him to exile. Let tension of the followers calm down. Bring him back. That was what happened to Yugu. The war was on. You know that if you could have stayed, you could have worse. He leave. At the end, when tension come down, he come back to Nigeria. The same thing with Waserike. You get my point? So you cannot release him and put it for the country. Because Nnamdi Kanu, as it is, now, Oyugu was not to divide Nigeria. He said they should give him his own territory. That's why he agreed in Abuja. Nigerian refused to give him. You get my point? Nobody was fighting to divide Nigeria before. They didn't want to divide Nigeria. Oyugu was not to divide Nigeria. He said, give me my territory for me to control and what? That's what he agreed in Abuja. Nigerians said, no, give him. He forced to declare war to get that nation by force. You get my point? He was not to declare the divide. But now the guy wants to split Nigeria. It can never happen.
You have always believed in one Nigeria.
One Nigerian ever, even his ancestors, his forefather, his father. It was one Nigeria. So you cannot come to separate it. You just be a boy. Who are you? Does that mean? The nation was bound together forever. So you come to separate it. Who are you to separate it? You have that liberty to separate Nigeria. That's why he be in prison. Just listen to me, now the guy will commit nothing. Just for him to try to do that thing, he be in prison. It's not Nigerian that put him in prison, the gods of the land, his forefathers, his ancestors. Don't try that. We are one.
But do you believe that it is God that made us one Nigeria?
Who make us one Nigeria? You could have split sins, if not God. If not God, you could have split sins. Bible says, shall no flesh can a man prevail. If God no be the one who join us, sins. Does that mean? That's why he track like this. At the end, God will bring his own word, his own power to operate in that unity.
Yes.
Does that mean? The unity of Nigeria is not negotiable.
It's not negotiable.
It's thought to separate, not negotiate. So don't try to separate. If you try to separate, you must be in prison. They must deny your case. You must be in debt.
But most Nigerians, for example, like I reported, you were not here when I reported that over 60 million Yorubas are tired of one Nigeria, according to Professor Banja. Even Yorubas now want to live.
It's not the Yorubas. It's not the Yorubas. There's Yorubas. There's not Yorubas. What does that mean? You have Yorubas and we have no Yorubas. But I met Tinubu now, there's a president. Does that mean? Sebi is a president. Abi? That's Yoruba seed, Yoruba blood. Yoruba say, give me, Obasanjo was come from Hausa. Abi? This is our own man that we give today. Yeah? Tinubu. Abi? This is a pure Yoruba son. You get my point? But they cannot divide Nigeria. Does that mean? Tinubu could have the first day that he enter. Second to 2 weeks, he prepared to divide Nigeria if his will. 8 years he could be called Nigerian president and he leave power to Nigerians. He cannot divide it.
I don't know, sir. Are you supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to spend 8 years in power?
Of course, now he's going to be 8 years. We cannot cheat him. He bring Buhari for 8 years, so why are we going to do that? He points up, he say even the app only NIPA bill go rule. He points him for 8 years, so you want to cheat him? 8 years for Yoruba? I mean, no understand.
Because Buhari spent 8 years as a Fulani man. Tinubu should spend 8 years.
I cannot lie. I'm above lying. I'm above lying. I'm now in the standing of truth. You get my point? What I'm trying to say is this. Buhari, Tinubu bring Yoruba Hausa for 8 years. Even Buhari lose second election, but Tinubu sponsor it to become president. He sustained him for 8 years. So you want to cheat him now?
Okay, let me read some comments. Good morning, all of our viewers. As you are watching, click on that like button. I have Pastor here. I don't think I have spoken this year. He's a man of God, which I know him. Somebody asked that, are you willing to die for Nigeria to continue to exist?
I can die in my country if I wish. I love my country. I can die with it. So I'm not going to destroy my country for me to build it. I and you now are what? Are Yoruba and Igbo. Abi? You are Yoruba, this Igbo here. Are we fighting? So what make this separation?
Hey, we are fighting.
What make this separation?
But what, as a man from Niger Delta, Calabar, do you have anything? Do you have any similarities in culture to a full animal?
We give them oil. We give Yoruba oil. Everybody oil. What are we going to do? We give everybody oil. Enjoy Nigerian. One. We stand. Abi? Gas, kerosene, fuel. This we give them. We are the engine of the country, but we are one was say one Nigeria. Do you ever cry for separation? You also ever cry for separation? Why do you cry? You are the one that you don't even have anything. We even sponsor you for everything, but you are still crying for separation. What do you want? The Igbo man stop not to sell his market. Now you are buying market. Now it's booming. Since 1990, Igbo man is booming because you don't check him. He sell the market as he like. All the fake drug, fake things, he sell it. Who check him? We want you to go on. We want you to move on in Nigeria. Are we against you? All the borders open for Igbo man. Did we say you not should be? Are we okay? You want to come here? We say we should not come.
So, Pastor, let me ask you this question before I go to our main topic. What have you personally benefited from one Nigeria?
I benefit nothing, but I hope for something to come. I'm a man of God. I benefit nothing, but I hope for something to come. Israel did not benefit for anything for Egypt for 60 years, abi? For 700 years, abi? 300 years. But what? But they hope for things to come. At the end, they get the gratitude. So I don't want to be a stupid man. I want to be a Nigerian to the core. Country is not good today, tomorrow you'll be good. America was like this before Abraham Lincoln clean all the mess. So you need to know. So we don't have to fight. Igbo enjoy the nation the most. Why are they fighting?
Now, Chuchuk is asking you a question. He said, Mr. Obong, are you happy with the northern Nigeria? They are not sharing their gold in the north and other minerals, but they are using your own oil to enjoy. What's your opinion about that?
They don't establish gold. They have the gold. They don't establish it. They don't drill it. They will drill our oil and stick to the whole nation because we have what? We love everybody. So it's not your fault. It's not your cry for that. It is us that love everybody. Share all our goods for them. 6 states of Niger Delta. Akwa Ibom is the worst. We take our oil from what? From the ocean. The way ocean be, that's how the oil be. We separate entire. What happened? Are we standing to say that it should not be? Yoruba man is my friend. Igbo man is my friend. See my neighbor. See the outsiders. So what are we going to say that we should take this thing that God give us and to be drinking? Then everybody benefited.
Okay.
Somebody make aeroplane. Nobody the whole world drive aeroplane today. Was the idea of one person. But you now share the idea to everybody. So you don't be a man of death. Believe to what you go chop what you are. Yeah, you are nothing. If Igbo man get what we did in the South, Igbo man could have gone to sins. But because you not get. So why are you crying?
But what you call South was part of the old eastern region of Nigeria.
We carved it out because of Igbo man mistake.
Okay, Igbo man did mistake.
We carved it out so that we can be able to free. Okay. He don't want to free us. You know he call us him. They don't know us. Away they fight us. They call me Igbo man abi. Yoruba as an Igbo. They don't know me. Igbo man hide me. Don't nobody to know me. So why can he be free? He can't free. I can only feed him. He can't free. He is one that hide me. I'm supposed to be known. Abi? It could be South, Abi? It could be Bibio, Igbo, Hausa and Yoruba, but they hide the Bibio, who stand as a South symbol. And they begin to call his name after them, false identity to him.
So, Pastor, I want to ask you a personal question.
No,
what is South?
You are a journalist.
Yes.
You are a journalist.
Yes.
You are asking me questions based on facts.
Yes.
I answer you based on facts.
Yes.
Take a look. Igbo man hides South, he hide the Bibio. To call his name after Ibibio. They call all the Ibibio. Karabade, Ogoni, they call the Bobi. He hide us. I can't be free when he hide his own brother. So we can only feed him, he can't free. So let Nnamdi Kanu be released, go to exile, bring him back to the nation when the tension is calm, let him enjoy his country. Listen to me. There's nobody. Understand me? Let the man not to stop to cry. Don't carry your brother, go put there and go and drink beer. Then the guy is suffering beer, you are bringing beer, you are enjoying your wife for house. But then the guy is there. Don't start to promote your brother to go and suffer for hell. For what he no be. Eh? Understand me? You are pushing your brother to go and suffer. And you are enjoying beer. You are enjoying money. Let Nnamdi Kanu be released. Send him to exile. Let him go for 6 months or 1 year. Let tension come down, bring him to Nigeria to come and enjoy his country. Nobody be against him. He's the one that be against Nigeria. But nobody's cheating. Igbo man build house everywhere, buy land everywhere, enjoy himself everywhere. Who stop Igbo man?
Somebody said that, Pastor, they said you are not real. That
I can't be real for you. You cannot be real for Igbo man.
Mr. Adejelonge, good morning, sir. Thanks for watching. And all of you as you are watching, let us
I can't be
like,
real for you.
click on the like button, let other people comment.
Yes.
Mr. Adejelonge said that
I'm not real for you.
I'm going to say your father hoped for a good Nigeria, did not come. Your great grandfather hoped did not come. You are still open.
My father hope for good Nigeria, he comes. But you do guru to remove my forefather out of the way. Igbo man do that. Sikh do that. We hope for good Nigeria to be united. Together we stand. But your forefather cheat us and remove our lineup. In the lineup of Nigeria, we remove us. It become 3. But so we are carry 3, not before he carry. So Igbo man cheat us, carry us, put for back, force his identity to him, to us, and say we are Igbo.
Okay,
Nobody Yoruba do that. Nobody outside do that. The Igbo man that do that. So you think that you're going to be free when you don't free your brother?
So Pastor, maybe tomorrow.
You need to understand.
Pastor, wait.
Let the Nigerians see the light of God.
Yes, I know.
Let Igbo see the light of God.
I know.
Stop suppressing your brother and say you go free.
But no, I'm not
free.
Yes, I'm looking at my time because I have time.
There's no problem.
Yeah, Japa, let's talk about this. Japa, because I have only 3 minutes for you. Japa, only 6,000 medical consultants remain in Nigeria. That doctors are now running from Nigeria, and you see that hospitals are no longer well equipped. What are your opinions about that as a man of God?
That is Yoruba game.
That's what?
Yoruba game. When federal government send medicine, they ship it to their pharmacies. You understand me? And their own link and their own evil. We know that. The highest doctors in Nigeria is the Yorubas because I didn't read pass in the area of that. Igbo man know the doctor. Hausa man know the doctor. And Yoruba man the doctor die. Every institution are them. So when they rob the community, they rob that place, and that place cannot function, they start to what? Run to South Africa, run to this, we are the one that do it. If you are good, listen to me. Yoruba man ever stand to spoil Nigerian property and go and enjoy his own? Do you think that BRT today to say Nigerian can for Paris for long? It's still operating. They operate their what belong to them, operate what is giving them benefit as Yoruba man, but what Nigerian property, they spoil it. What makes them to leave hospital? They will just go and see South Africa, go and see Britain, go and see Canada, see them add many as doctor. Where did they train the doctor? You sit there, they train the doctor from here and they move there. Because why? When they spoil everything here, they move there. When they spoil everything here, they move there. Follow to build your nation. Make your office good. If all office bad, now Tinubu come bad the office, I be the member, the people where they that office, now them bad the office. Do you see any office that deliver aviation? Oil and gas. See every office. Yoruba spoil all those offices and run after.
Run I don't understand. No, the question
is
that only Yoruba spoil.
All the institutions in Nigeria, they didn't spoil it. Who did here?
Okay, I'm calling.
I don't
like to mention name, but Sani, I'm coming like people like Sani Abacha. Is a Yoruba man? I'm just
listen to. Sani Abacha was nothing.
Okay.
He was a perfect. He wanted to kill Obasanjo to bring corruption in.
Sani Abacha was a perfect person.
To kill Obasanjo to bring corruption in. Those are the people that are supposed to fix Nigeria, but they're trying to. So what I'm trying to tell you, every decision in Nigeria, aviation, railway, everywhere now Yoruba control. Why did those office bad? If you are good, that office could be good. If you are perfect to Nigerian, this is my country, I have to do what it do. That your government to put your children for school now. Go and see what Yoruba do. You go to Lausa, go and correct. A mission for what? A mission for for just primary schools. Okay, primary school boy. To go to school, you go to Lausa to commit a mission. They spoil education. They spoil everywhere. Yorubas, if you repent, if they repent, if Yoruba repent, Nigeria is perfect.
Okay, if Yoruba repent, Nigeria will be perfect.
Perfect nation.
Okay. Yes. Let me bring him in. God bless you, Pastor.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, he's a man of God because that's how we know him. Do you agree? Let's start from here. I'm just awesome. Do you agree with him that number one, Abacha was a perfect person? Number two, Yoruba spoiled the country. Number three, Nnamdi Kanu must, if he's released, he must be sent to exile. What are your opinions? And he believes in one Nigeria, that Nigeria can get better. What are your opinions about what he just said?
Of course, it's entitled to his opinion, but I would say that generalizing it that Yorubas are the one that spoil Nigeria, I don't believe him on that, because if you look at it, in every region, as you see good people, you also see bad people. Even where he come from in Calabar, go to Calabar, if not the intervention of Akpabio that brought Calabar up a little bit, we know what most of them do in Lagos. They came for house help here. They do a lot of things. So if they are good as he claimed, I think he will have been Calabar or Akwa Ibom to develop here. So for this saying that Yoruba people are the one that spoil Nigeria, after spoiling Nigeria, they run to abroad, for me, I feel that that statement was very wrong. Then he talks about one Nigeria. How can we be one Nigeria when there is no equity, when there is no justice, fairness to some people? Just yesterday here, an Igbo man was injured, almost stabbed to death, and he went to a police station during a Buhari regime. A policeman told him that he cannot get justice because he's an Igbo man. So if you are in his condition, what will you feel? Won't you feel cheated? This guy is not, I'm not talking about he went to Cameroon or he went to Ghana, they told him. He's in the country where he knows. So he's always talking based on the knowledge he knows. So even Nnamdi Kanu, that some people are saying don't release him, or he's saying that they should release Nnamdi Kanu and send him to Ezra. He's talking out of point. Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem of Nigeria. Okay, since Nnamdi Kanu has been kidnapped from Kenya and extradited to Nigeria with the DSS, has insecurity stopped in Nigeria? Samuel Ekpan has been stopped from Finland government. Has insecurity stopped? You just said it on your platform now that former AIG wife was kidnapped. Former AIG was kidnapped. Was it Nnamdi Kanu that kidnapped it, or was it Samuel Ekpan? Now, let me even tell you that the policemen were strict to action to make sure the woman get freedom. Do you think if it's an ordinary woman, that woman will have not died under their custody? So that's what we are saying, that Nigeria is not working. If Nigeria is not working, solution has to be found. If you cannot restructure Nigeria, divide Nigeria, let everybody go on his own way. Look at it now. When Buhari came in 2015, a lot of Nigeria were jubilating that the Messiah has come. What did Buhari do? Buhari took us back to 50 years of our time. Look at the mayhem, what he has caused on Nigeria today. People can barely eat twice in a day in Nigeria. That is the situation of Nigeria. You said it now, many doctors have run away from Nigeria. If Nigeria is okay, do you think a doctor will leave Nigeria and go and be doing caregiver in UK? After paying 15 million naira for visa, you go there, you are doing a caregiver in UK? It's because Nigeria is not working. How much is doctor salary? I told my children say, Daddy, I want to be a doctor. I say you can only go there to study as a profession, but you are going into sport because you need to make money. How much are they paying doctors in Nigeria? You know how much they are paying as a school fees, their textbook, and when they come out, Nigeria don't value them. You see a doctor that went to Saudi Arabia 1 year is buying a state, and a doctor that has been in Nigeria for 10 years, 30 years, he cannot build a house. So if you are in their position, won't you find a way to japa? So for Obong, Pastor Obong, yes, this morning saying that Yorubas, after destroying Nigeria, they will run and go to UK. Of course, everybody is fighting for greener pasture.
So now let me tell our viewers, as you are watching, please kindly click on that like button. Let's have conversation. Mr. Kechuku Samuel Ezeagbuku, I've greeted you this morning. He said, we don't want one Nigeria again. Star Daniel said, this guy is not okay. He has gone. Okay. He said, Mr. Stanley, he said that he respects your view this morning. Good morning, all of you there. Please say that man that he no get common sense. Mr. Eke Nama Joey, yes. Good morning, all of you. As you are watching, drop your comments. Let's have conversation and keep clicking on that like button, like and share. Now, let's talk about this. Mr. Obong said that Sani Abacha has a good intention. That's why he kept Obasanjo in detention. What are your opinions about that statement?
For me, these are the things we are still saying. If you look at Sani Abacha motive, let's assume that Obasanjo will have not been a president of Nigeria. Do you know that Fulani will have taken over Nigeria? Because they like power. They wouldn't have allowed power to leave their hand. But because of Obasanjo was released as a military, he became a president of Nigeria as a military man, also a president as a military. Look at the unity Obasanjo has brought into Nigeria. Let's be realistic to ourselves. What I keep saying is that Obasanjo is still my #1 president, anytime, any day. What he has done.
You are from which state? There's a reason
I'm from Kogi State, Middle Belt. So what I'm saying is that Obasanjo is still the best president we have. Obasanjo is the only president that brought unity. That it doesn't determine whether he's Yoruba, he's a Muslim, or he's a Christian. He did what he did. If you are a BBO, if you are from Akwa Ibom, if you are this, you are good, he will put you in that position. And you see that let Yaradua, may his gentle soul rest in peace. He took the step of Obasanjo, whereby when he came, Yaradua will not look at you, whether you are Igbo man, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Hausa. Once you are good in that position, Yaradua will put you there. When Buhari came in, Buhari is the one that destroyed Nigeria. That's why a lot of us are not happy with Tinubu. Because if not with the help of Tinubu, Buhari will have not been a president. Now you have come to take over from the message Buhari did. Instead of you to make sure that Nigeria should be singing praise for you, people are hungry. And see, look at it now. Nigeria cannot make call. Don't forget that the evil days is ahead of us. In 2025, as I'm speaking to you now, there are so many dangers ahead. Many investors now, they are leaving Nigeria. Look at this telecom now, they have just increased.
Yes, let's go to that topic. Telecom tariff hike. This is on the front pages of the Punch newspaper. I said, subscribers meet SEC today as Labour mobilizes for shutdown. Labour officials talk tough, insist telecoms must be prevented from exploiting Nigerians. What are your opinion about that?
My dear brother, the NLC should go and sit down. If they want to fight, they should go and fight federal government, not the telecom company. The federal government has increased the tax. Where do you want these people to see money? Okay, let me analyze it to you. If you are working with telecom company and they are paying you 100,000 before this Tinubu government increasing tax of everywhere, now they have to increase your salary to 150 in order for them to retain you. Now the government is still increasing their tax. How would they make this money if they did not increase the tariff? That's to tell you that if you load 500 naira now, you cannot make use of it for 3 minutes. The money will finish. How can Nigeria survive? As I speak to you now, the SME in Nigeria, they are gradually dying. They are dying, and the government are keeping increasing taxes. So where are we going? You remove subsidy, it's as if it's not enough. You floated the naira, it's as if it's not enough. My dear brother, so far so good now with everything President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done. What impact has it been to Nigeria? Do we have good hospital? Is our children going to free education? Go to university, conventional university now. As I talk to you now, poor masses cannot go to university right now. Unlike before, where you see Unilag is 30,000 naira, 35,000 naira, Unilore, the rest of them. But now the price has increased.
Let's talk about this. I'm looking at my time. Tinubu opens Abuja barracks. It's on the front page of major headlines. He's promising soldiers better welfare. Let's talk about Tinubu. It's really on that issue of security. How do you rate him on security, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
My dear brother, from the day one of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I said that no man be born of a woman in Nigeria that can transform Nigeria, except if he restructured Nigeria. And if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu failed to restructure this country, there is nothing he can do that he can make the country a better place. Because as you are trying your own side to make the country a better place, there are some other people that are kicking against you. That is what is happening in tax reform, where the Northerners feel that they will be the one to feel the pain that they will not allow it. So the best thing to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in all honesty, in everything you can do, if you want to even secure your Yoruba people, because the moment you leave power today, I bet you the Yoruba people, they will feel it out. Let me analyze it for you before you let me go, my dear brother.
Yes.
When Buhari was on power, Buhari did all his possible best to make sure the Northerner, he empowered them. How do you empower the Northerner? Buhari make our dollars rate at our dollars, where Aboki will go to bank, we buy a dollar at a lower price and get to black market and sell it high. That's why you see most of Aboki 10, 20 years, 25 years, they buy houses in Agege, they make a lot of money in Buhari government. Now, Tinubu, you are a president. What is Yoruba gaining from you right now as I speak to you right now? If you look at it now, I'm not insulting Yoruba. I'm more Yoruba than any other tribe as a middle bed. But if you look at it in this angle, Yoruba are the one that are losing. Because most of them, as I speak to you, what is common in Yoruba is Agbero. So why am I saying this thing? Tinubu should do all his possible best to restructure Nigeria. Let everybody go his own. Lagos alone is enough to coordinate Yorubas, to make Yoruba sons and daughters to be a good people in Nigeria. So if he fail to do that, to restructure Nigeria, I don't see any magic this Baba is going to do.
I am Tunde Okafor from he said this one from Kogi State. You are speaking the truth. That's opinion. Dr. Oji said that Obong is trying spirit of 8. It's heavy load on him that's struggling with. Wow, this guy's on point. Kudos, bro. That's from Adije and Longi. But now you can go.
Thank you, sir.
Exactly, everybody 10 minutes, so now you can go. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Everyone.
Let's start from the issue. Yes, let's start from the issue of, straight to the point here, the issue of what Obong said. Number one, Obong believes in one Nigeria. You know, on this platform, no gagging on anybody. You can, what you feel, you say. And as you are watching, like, and share. Let other people come and comment. Obong said, I believe in one Nigeria. Obong said that Nnamdi Kanu should be sent to exile. Now, what are your opinions now? Do you as a man, do you believe in one Nigeria? And this other question is that Nigeria, the oil in Nigeria, is it a blessing or a curse? Let's start with that. I'm looking at my time.
Yes, I believe in one Nigeria on a condition. And what is that condition? The condition that made me to continue to believe in Nigeria is that Nigeria is restructured, it must be restructured truly as a federal country, a true federal state, a country that is truly, present federal system of government, and not a unitary system of government we have present now. Not the kind of government we have, whereby we lump everything is considered at the center, whereby everything at the local, at the indigenous level is brought to the center. I want a country that is truly federally structured, truly, decentralized into federation units, where every unit has authority, has the right, has to run its own affairs on its own terms. You know my point? I'm not that kind of Nigeria whereby one section wants to dominate the rest, want to lord itself over the rest, want to create a class of citizens, first class, second class, third class citizens, whereby some citizens want to be permanently to be known as the ruler, the dominant, of the system, while the others are the appendages, other they are just supporters. I don't want such in Nigeria. So I only support Nigeria whereby there's equity, fairness, and justice. I, as Obama in my own region here, I'm allowed to run my affairs, within my own, to develop and grow at my own pace, while other areas too are left to develop at their own pace, do their things, and whereby you now have a center that unites us together and handle just few things, foreign affairs, medicine, currency, and maybe one or two matters. But more of the matters should be left to us to be decided at our own pace. That's my true Nigerian side. That's what Nigeria wants. But whereby that cannot be guaranteed, then I will want each entity to go on its own. It's on the condition. That's the kind of Nigeria I want. But whereby that cannot be established, guaranteed, then let every unit, constituency of Nigeria go on its own way. So that's the condition on which I have one Nigeria.
Yes, I asked you yesterday about Nnamdi Kanu. Let's go.
Yes.
You said that Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. That's your opinion.
Oh, yes. I'm still
but now
that.
Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer has taken Bashir Ahmed to court.
Yes.
That for calling my client a terrorist, you are going to pay this amount of visit so the million. What are your opinions about that? Let's rush.
Yes. Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist, like I said. He's a woman rights activist. He's a freedom fighter. He's a man that has taken up the matter of his people. He said his people are aggrieved on some issues. Then the government of the day must listen to them, call him to his table, ask him to table his grievances, and look into it and see how it can be addressed. There's no smoke without fire. So, and when he even started this agitation,
nobody is greeting you.
Who call you? Good morning, sir. May God bless you and your family. Like I was saying now, when Nnamdi Kanu started this agitation, this struggle, he didn't embark on this struggle by carrying arms. He was only doing it by peaceful procession, carrying flags, going around their own states, demonstrating in peaceful procession, peaceful demonstration. It was government of Buhari that turned it violent, that unleashed army at them, that unleashed army to go and be attacking them in the southeast. And the German has to now run for his life. So, because Fulani government of Buhari saw Nnamdi Kanu agitation, demonstration, as opposition to the agitation of who want to finalize the whole Nigeria. So now turn into violence. So Kanu is not a terrorist. He's a human rights activist, freedom fighter. Whoever sees the injustice carried out on his people and take it up, you don't call that a terrorist. You never embark on this matter by carrying an arm. He's not a serial killer. Like what we have in the north, terrorists, Boko Haram, Lakurawa, bandits, herdsmen. Those are the ones they are the terrorists. Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. So, government of the day of Buhari was the one that caused the state's wealth, what has turned it to be now. So, government of Buhari that turned it to be so. So, he's not a terrorist. So let him be released. And let government make use of him as a crisis resolution partner. They bring him on the table. Look, one piece in your region. How do we go about it? Bring him to the table. Let government make use of him to be a a person in the hand of the government, a partner with the government to bring about peace in the Southeast. That's what I think he is. He's not a terrorist.
Now let's start. You have less than 5 minutes.
Yes.
Start watching. 1 more minute. Oyebanji kick against Sharia court in Ekiti. Once opposition. We saw Sharia sitting in Ekiti on Wednesday. What are your opinions about that?
Mr. Rima, what happened in Ekiti? People should get this thing clearly. It's a panel that starts. It's not a court. Sharia, what happened in Ekiti? It's not a court. It's a panel. And court is an arm of the government that there must be a difference between a panel and a court. Court is an arm of the government. Court is a judiciary system, which is a third arm of the government. What's happening in Ekiti is not a Sharia court. It's a panelist of Islamic faithful scholars, adherents, who come together to administer terms of settlement based on their religion to the subset of those people who believe in them. Not court system, not judiciary system that they wanted to do in say that the government kick against this. That has been going on. Panelists, scholars have been going on. They've been doing Islamic wedding, Islamic burial rites, Islamic social engagement, and which is being handled by Islamic scholars, eminent clergymen. It has never caused any real crisis. But to now say that, to now ask for a judicial system, which now to now take it to a higher level of judiciary, whereby you are now having to now say, give us Sharia court. That's an arm of the government, a third arm of the government. So that is what we are kicking against. But for individual, practitioners, believers, clerics, to practice their faith like they have been doing by conducting Islamic wedding, Islamic teaching, Islamic all those things. Nobody find about that. Just like in Christendom as well, when we have pastors, ministers forming themselves to counselor and guardian who provided Christian method of resolution of matter crisis for their Christian faith. That's the best. If the case is not saying give us a Christian court that we we are going too far. That's what the people government is not allowed to happen. Therefore, any member of the faith who can form themselves together as a panelist to resolve matter according to their Islamic faith, there's nothing bad in that. But judicial system, but to now ask it to upgrade to a court level, a judicial arm of the government, in the name of the Sharia, that's what you should not be allowed to happen.
How we rescued SAIG's wife, in 1 minute now. How we rescued SAIG's wife, killed police abductors. Killed the abductors, police are saying that. How we rescued SAIG's wife, killed abductors, police. I said that last week. Akim Odumosu, SAIG, his wife was reportedly kidnapped in Arekpo, Ogun State. Now the police has killed the abductors and kidnapped the wife. How does that mean to you that the wife of an AIG can be kidnapped? What does that say about our security in Nigeria? In 1 minute now. 1 minute.
See, our security system in Nigeria is nothing to write about. If you can kidnap AIG, if you can kidnap AIG's wife, who else is safe? You all know that the security system in Nigeria is porous. It's nothing to write about. It's nothing to write about. Nothing to write about. So, for IG want to be kidnapped, and the same police whom he has served for the rest of his career to come to his aid and rescue his wife and say kudos to the police. But let police know that the kind of police system we have, the kind of police system we should have, that will guarantee us better security is one that must start from our indigenous place, from our locality, from where we are, from our environment, from where we are living. Community system of policing, that's what we should start about. Otherwise, this centralized one, whereby they deploy people from the center, will not go ahead. So I thank police for doing that. But let police be centralized to local level, to community level, so that we can be to have a improved security percent. Good kudos to for police for rescuing that woman. Dr. Ukwoji, I thank you again. Good morning, sir, and your family, where you are. Thank you.
Sharp. I'm looking at my time. Good morning, sir, Mr. Femi. So, in case Mr. Achedu does not come, Mr. Kunle will be my last speaker. But if Mr. Achedu comes, Mr. Kunle will not talk because 10 o'clock we are closing. 10 times everybody. Then Chinedu was the first person that came, but he's not around. But if he does not come, he will come. Now, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Let's have conversation this morning. We are closing by exactly 10 o'clock. Let's start from this 9:40. Oyebanji kick against Sharia court in Ekiti wants opposition. Sharia court in Ekiti. Let's start from that.
Honestly speaking, like I usually say that these Muslim people in this southwest, they always feel inferior. They always feel inferior and
superior, you mean?
Inferiority complex is what is worrying them. It is all what they are doing is a sign of inferiority complex. Most especially, you want to establish Sharia court in Ekiti. Ekiti is a prominent, it's dominated by Christian. Now you are saying, listen to Mufti Iwo. He said, in the community that is dominated by Muslim, he said, Ekiti, tell me any community that is dominated by Muslim in Ekiti state that want to go and establish Sharia. They just want to force themselves on people. They want people to notice them all the time. And that is not how to do it. That's not how to do it, that you want people to notice you. It's a sign of inferiority.
Mr. Aroko, good morning, sir. If you are watching, like I say, the best way to support this platform is to click on that like button, like and share, so other people will come in. He said that, Mr. Aroko said, we don't want any kind of Sharia.
No Sharia. Thank God Oyebanji has told them that there is nothing like Sharia law in the Ekiti state, and if anybody sit down illegally, any illegal gathering, they should ready to disperse them. I've been telling them that they are going to meet disgrace. Is it you want to? And the silly thing that they will be doing now is that after they now do their Sharia law, they will say it's only for the Muslim at the beginning. But as time goes on, they will say according to Sharia law, during their Salah, nobody should eat outside. During their Salah, nobody should sell something. All this kind of a thing, overbearing from Muslim, honestly speaking, is uncalled for. And that is that Oyebanji has told them, and there's nothing they can do.
But the question is, should the Yoruba people be afraid of this kind of religious extremism kind of...
Yes, we should be afraid. Before I usually been optimistic, and I think that we are a peace lover, and we can tolerate ourselves. We understand, but I've started to be afraid, because it's not matter how many people want peace. What matter is if some people just gather and they don't like peace, they will disturb you that you want peace. To disturb this area, only 10 AK-47 is okay. All this, all of us will run. All of us that want to maintain peace. Just 10 AK-47 around the corner of this Ogba, God forbid everything. So meaning that 10 people, they can cause problem for about 1 million people. So if we start to work, if we say we are peace-loving people, but we see some people that don't want peace, ready to accommodate Lakurawa, ready to accommodate all these Yaya people from north, they will create problem for us. Because if you are not ready to, you said you want Sharia law in Oyo. Before we call Jack Robinson, we have started arresting some suspect as a terrorist in the southwest. Honestly speaking, they sound alike. Ajakela no Omakuleni. You want to bring Sharia law? Then we have been started saying that you have been planting terrorists. So I am afraid because of some stupid people that want to force religions on top of everybody in this southwest, or people that want to force themselves on every other people in this southwest, and people that want to cause trouble. Religion and religious crisis is a very, very dangerous one. It will just come, and to stop it, you will find it difficult.
How we rescued SAIG's wife, kid abductors. Police, it seems that maybe Mr. Akunle will be the person. But how we rescued SAIG's wife, kid abductor. Police is saying that. I reported that Akim Odumosu, so I was kidnapped. Now, how does that sound to you as a Nigerian citizen?
Well.
Look at the high ranking of that police officer.
I don't know, maybe, I don't know what happened between that man and his wife. I don't know, maybe the house that the woman has been kidnapped, or maybe the same place our former AIG is living. I don't know. But it's not impossible that even if the man is living there, if he has some in-house insider that give information, they can even Akim Odumosu himself, they can kidnap him if he has somebody, a sellout inside. It's very, very Jesus Christ. it was despite all the power, it was an insider that saw him, that betrayed him. So what that man tell you, that quick response tell you that Nigeria police, if they want to work, they will work. If Nigeria police want to work, they will work, except if they are not ready to work. If they are ready to work, they will work, and that is the example.
Now,
the example for you.
Okay. Subscribers meet NCC today as Labour mobilized for shutdown. Telecom tariff hike. Labour talks tough, insists telecoms must be prevented from exploiting Nigeria.
Honestly speaking, trust our NLC at your own peril. Who will trust them again? The NLC, the spirit of NLC has died since the day of Oshiomhole. That was when we have an effective NLC. NLC is talking, and is the one I will now be listening to. I've been geared up. I've been prepared for the worst, because it's going to happen. It is very, very obvious. It's obvious, like one analyst said it here, that the increase increment in the tax it will lead to increment in the tariff. That is it. It's logically 1 + 1 is equal to 2. And for a very long time, this is the area that Nigerians has enjoying stable price for a very long time. So if they are now coming out for increment, I would just appeal to them that they should not make it 50%. They should reduce it. Please, it's necessary that they increase.
Finally, japa, only 6,000 medical consultants remain in Nigeria. Just 1 or 2 police annually. This is on the Tribune. 70,000 consultants approaching 60-year-old. Should we be afraid of the health sector in Nigeria?
Honestly speaking, we should be afraid, though. And we should be afraid. And the prayer is that, please, don't sick. Don't get sick. Because if you sick, treatment is not guaranteed. That is the issue. The treatment that will be more than Agboba at Agbodedi. God will not let it happen to us in Nigeria. So we are sorting of a doctor, and it's very, very obvious. The reason is obvious. We don't need to tell. Come and talk about that one here. Poor remuneration, poor medical equipment, and lack of political will to rescue our health sector. It's obvious that it's the thing that is contributing to mass exodus of our medical practice.
Okay, thanks so much for coming, Mr. Femi. God bless you. Let me have Mr. Kunle this morning. Mr. Kunle, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, real one. Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God. Oh, thank you. Thank God.
Thank God it's Friday to the viewers. Thank God for everybody.
People always ask me, you don't have native yet. I don't have native yet. And I'll be hearing Agwada on Friday. But what it is, we are always glad to have our viewers here. Our MVPs, God bless all of our viewers this morning. All of our viewers will love you. So can you click on that like button? Let me have a question with Mr. Kunle this morning. Mr. Kunle should be my last speaker, but if I can bring in Mr. Ojukwu, I don't know how to do it, but I'm looking at my time. Mr. Kunle, somebody accused you here. That's why I want to start from here.
Okay, now.
Okay. Mr. Adojeloge said you called. Mr. Adojeloge said Kunle said IPOB is a terrorist organization, even Nnamdi Kanu. No. You called Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist. What are your?
No. Please, I'm alive. Don't say what I didn't say. What I said is the people that are perpetrating crime, killings in that southeast, they are terrorists. The people that are killing people, they are malign people, they are cutting people's head off, they are terrorists. And I still repeat what I said there. I did not say Nnamdi Kanu. I said the people that are constituting criminal activism in that southeast, they are not doing it for Nnamdi Kanu. Those are the terrorists, and they are not even helping Nnamdi Kanu because they are disguising under IPOB, to perpetrate their atrocity. So I can still repeat. I'm still repeating it. Those elements, they are terrorists, because I watch videos a lot where people will get somebody outside, they will get their target outside, and they behead the person. Is that what the South is supposed to be embarking on?
So now, let's talk.
I think I've clarified that.
Yes, you have clarified that. Yes. Mr. Obong was here. I call him pastor because he preach up and down. So he's a pastor. He said that number one, let's talk about this. Number one, Nnamdi Kanu should be released, but he should be sent into exile. That's his opinion. Number one. Number two, he now said that Nigeria should not divide. That he has hope that this country will get better. The first question that Do you think that Nnamdi Kanu should be released and be sent into exile? That's number one. Answer that question first.
Number one. I think if he's released, he has to send on exile for him to avoid all these non-state actors because they will still cause another trouble on his head. He has to just stay away for a while, somewhere, go and cool off somewhere. I can't say an exile. He can just go and cool off. Nnamdi Kanu will go and cool off somewhere. You could remember the first judgment that he won, that they granted him bail. What happened? The non-state actor, they rounded him, and there was a court order that said, we don't want to see more than so crowd around you. And before you know, Jack Robinson, all the markets in what's it called, Nnamdi Kanu space has been occupied by that. They've occupied his house. They turned his house to market, and that was what the court said, that let the tension down, stay away from all these people, let them, or these people should stay away from you so that they won't be constituting another nuisance that will lead to engagement with the soldiers. And I think they disobey the order, and that was what. So for them not to have a repetition of what is, and Nnamdi Kanu to be released is quite easier. But the followers of this Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu did not send them to be abusing people, to be abusing the elders, to be abusing who that's supposed to release Nnamdi Kanu. You could see the abuse they gave to this current president in power, that he's a criminal, he's a that, he's a this, he's a that. It's so painful. And some of them, they don't think out of the box. They will just not be abusing people that will help them. And you abuse Tinubu now, you abuse him all over. Yeah, he's a criminal, he's this, he's that, he's this. And the same man that still giving sympathy to Nnamdi Kanu, because he has really listened to the word of the elders that have come to him. I'm talking of the Pahayoku, and they've agitated too. They've got to the president to, let Nnamdi Kanu be released. But it has to take a process. But all these non-state actors, even among us here, what they are dishing out from their mouth is not even helping Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu doesn't even recognize them.
So I'm looking at your time. Number two is the fact that do you believe in one? Because Obong believed, that's his opinion, that Nigeria cannot be divided, and he wants one Nigeria, things might get better. You personally, as a human being, do you believe that things might get better? Do you believe in one Nigeria?
Once we can heal up the wounds of ethnic differences, once we can heal up the wounds of religious, issues, once we can heal up the wounds of tribalism generally, Nigeria will be better. But I don't see Nigeria, healing that wound as of now, because everybody has, take up their mind, say, the way the country is cannot work. And as it is, I'm a very in support of if they can decentralize the country, at least we'll still be together, but we'll be functioning at the highest level we can be. So there won't be one man from the north who wants Sharia in his Lord. He will put the Sharia in his. If I want a Christian or I want this thing in my region, we will put it there. If it is what I'm bringing on the table is I'm bringing a lot of resources on the table. It's the what I bring on the table is what I grab. Not like you now turn everything down and the people that don't work will benefit from the people that are working. So Nigeria has to be decentralized. We cannot continue like this. Anybody that is telling you that Nigeria is one is just fooling himself. The president can say this because the president is on the seat now, and he himself knows that the lacuna the Nigerian is having, those are ones that he's trying to check. Mate of, you could see the tax reform bill, you could see the state police, you could see the local government autonomy. Those are the things that will bring governance to each regions, and the people that are yet to be balanced with their states, like Southeast that has how many states now? 5 states or 4 states?
5 states.
5 states. They are having 2 to them. One in Aba, one in I think one of these Ayoma. Everybody knows that, and it's still the same president. That's why I said this president when he was coming in. These are the things I know he can do. It's not by facial or it's by Yoruba man or that Yoruba man. I know his capacity. I know how he's dogged. He has told the people that wants to disturb him that don't treat me as you treated Abiola, as Abiola was killed. and is bold enough.
Mr. Abraham Akombi said, you are closing now.
Yeah.
Mr. Abraham said, Nigeria cannot be fixed. What are your opinions? Mr. Abraham Akombi said, Nigeria cannot be fixed.
Cannot be
By
fixed.
his name, Obama, yes, said Nigeria cannot be fixed.
That's what I'm saying. The same thing I'm saying.
Nigeria cannot be fixed.
It cannot be fixed. I said no, but no. Say, if you bring angels, 10 of angels into Nigeria today, they cannot fix Nigeria.
Mr. Nnamdi said, we abuse Trump every day. This one is from the US.
Yeah.
That you are saying that people abuse Embezzlement Tinubu.
Yeah.
He said they abuse Trump every day. What has changed?
It's not about abuse. What's it called? The Trump and the issue of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is different to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, as it is, Trump is on his own page. We are on our own page. Yeah, we want peace in Nigeria. America doesn't have crisis of killings, of tribal diversity. As it is now, America has no problem on ground, but our problem, the solution to it is what I'm saying now. So if you sit down there and throwing stone, you don't know who the stone is going to hit. So if you stay in a glass house, don't throw stone. That's what I'm saying.
Williams Okameme, you are closing with this. Said, Mr. Kunle, there is no. Okay, are you saying that he's asking questions? Are you saying that there is no skeleton in the cupboard of the president?
There is. We have to criticize the president. I myself, I criticize the president about his policy. That the policies comes to hasten. He hasten the policy, and that is what. And my own hashtag is let the citizen breathe. I've never collected any dime from any one of the politicians, so I have a right to, get them engaged constructively. I mean constructively, because you cannot fight government. If you fight government, it's at your peril. So to me, you always enter them constructively, and they themselves, they will go back to their drawing board and reason that what this ban, non-actor, not state actor, what he's saying, I think there's a sense in it. Out of nonsense, there must be sense. So we need to be engaging them. And thank God the government has been brought closer to us, which is a local government. Every one of us has to be engaged now. That how are they spending our money? It's our money, not anybody's money. It's not the local government chairman money. It's your money, it's my money. But don't let us be docile. We take this thing beyond all the street interview with it. We go to the office and ask them questions with our lawyer. Okay, these are the masses want from you. Just let us know how you spend our money. Okay, so that's when we start enjoying a true Nigeria.
Yes, thank you so much for coming.
It's not welcome.
Okay, God bless you. Let me just tell you, by tomorrow, please come early. Now, I have to create time for him. Chinedu is what you took Chinedu's chance, but it's not yet. So I'm just saying that please come early tomorrow. By 10 is when we close. This is 10 o'clock. I'm just adding more time. Okay, so so good morning. You are my last. You are my last speaker today, and I'm looking at the time. The time has gone, but I just have to add something. There's a reason for that. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Let's have a conversation. The lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu yesterday, Mr. Ejimako, he has taken Bashir Ahmed to court for calling his client Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist. Yesterday. So what are your opinions about that? Before we start conversation, just start this morning. Let's start.
My opinion is that Alhaji, because all of them are Alhajis, Ahmad Bache is a lawless man.
Mazira Odutuoma from Adiji Elonge.
Oh, thank you so much, Longe. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Tundokaf, and you guys that are viewing. Ahmad Bache is a lawless man in the sense that a man that has been set free since last year by court. Listen and again. The proscribed by court is no longer a terrorist because Nigerian court has proven it that Nnamdi Kanu is a true citizen of Biafra, a true citizen of southeastern Nigeria. Is not a terrorist. Ahmad Bache, the former publicity advisor or media advisor or aide to Buhari, actually knows whom the terrorists are. The terrorists are the Boko Haram, killer headers, herdsmen, his kinsmen, not Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB. Court has proven it. United States of America has proven it. UNO has even proven it. Even Great Britain, that Nnamdi Kanu is a peaceful agitator. Listen and listen good. It is the Fulanis that are causing problem in Nigeria. You are calling someone an arsonist, a terrorist, and the court has proven it is not. You are a constitutional, a constitution violator. You are a law violator. You are nothing but a sadist. So Nnamdi Kanu has the prerogative to take him to the court, Enugu High Court. Bache must go there, MUST. Nobody is above the law. It's always, saddens my heart. It saddens my heart that a group of people like Fulani visitors in Nigeria are the ones that are violating us in this country. Violating everybody, violating the Hausas, violating the Yorubas. And Yorubas are still busy palling with the Fulani. Wherever Fulanis go, Yoruba will follow them. Look at Ilorin today. Ilorin has fallen before the Hausa oligarchy. The Fulani. If you see an Ilorin woman, you won't differentiate between Ilorin woman and Fulani. The same way Fulani dresses. And because the Igbos refused to do that, that's why Fulani could not sleep. Seeing Igbo man to progressing is a problem that Fulanis are having today. So my problem now is, when is Nigerian nation going to understand? We've been suffering this kind of injustice for years now. That's why we have actually made our mind that we are sitting away from Nigeria. Of course, I don't hide my face. If you call Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist, I am a terrorist. You are calling me a terrorist. If you said IPOB group, agitation group are terrorists or is terrorist, you are calling me a terrorist. Because the meaning of that English, meaning indigenous people of that region, people that are living, occupying that region, southeastern region, that is the meaning of IPOB. So I don't know the kind of education they obtain in the north. By seeing IPOB as an enemy or a terrorist, as a bad name, I don't know. Because all I know is that OPC has name, is a cultural group in Yoruba land. Odua People's Congress can never, at least, fidget me. If I hear that once, I'm always okay, because I know it's a Yoruba cultural group. Ariwa is Fulani platform in the north, not Hausa. Hausa is debunking Ariwa. Nobody is saying that Ariwa is a terrorist ever. But Ariwa man, Fulani man is seeing Igbo man, IPOB as terrorist group. So if you ask me, I will tell you that the Fulanis are the ones that are violating the Nigerian constitution. The customs and the law that rules and guide everybody in this country has been subjected to incessant violation by the Fulani man. They actually see us as their enemies, see us as their slaves. I reject it, I debunk it, I renounce it. I'm not a slave. Fulani man can never belittle me. I'm an Igbo man. I'm above Fulani wanderers. They are the nomads. They wander from place to place. People that rear only animals in their life, turn their back on Western education, could never have upper hand over Igbo man.
Good morning to you,
Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist.
Good morning to you, Maziraf. I said, God bless you, Maziraf. Let's leave that. It is the time.
See, let me tell you, Ahmad Bache must go to Enugu High Court and defend what he vomited from his mouth. He's so now sitting on Aduabubo. It hungers me if I should throw out. If anybody in Nigeria is calling Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist, that person and his kinsmen, I don't miss my word. They are the terrorists themselves.
Nelo has said, God bless all Biafrans. But that is, so now let's...
Nnamdi Kanu has gone too far to fight for the Yoruba nation. It is now that their eyes are opening when they are trying to do what? Force Yorubas into Sharia law, Sharia court, Alokalia, Hitchba. After all, they are going to have Hitchba police. In a Lorin, Hitchba. If you drink beer, Hitchba police. Police whose trousers are like that of Taliban's in Afghanistan will come and arrest you at the beer parlor in a Lorin because you drank beer. That is Hitchba. Hitchba will begin the operation at Aziz of Ochun State and Oyo State.
But you saw when an Igbo man became an imam in Abuja.
Let me give you his name. Iliyasu, they forced Iliyasu to become Imam of National Mosque Abuja. We have discussed it on this program, on this platform before. Don't you know? Iliyasu is a businessman. Iliyasu has been bribed into believing, accepting that position. Central Mosque of Imam of Central Mosque of Abuja. Oga na money in the look. They don't give him money. Oga Iliyasu's umunna and his kinsmen in Enugu State can never accept Islam. Okay, listen now, we don't miss our word now. I don't know anything about that religion. I don't understand. My own is Christianity.
But you are choosing Islam.
Let me quote history for you. Oga, Islam, it can never be accepted in my umunna, my kinsmen. When we gather together, we first of all call Chukwu Oke Abiame. Anytime we are about to break Igbo collar, Chukwu Okike, Do you denounce my custom? Are you Igbo man? Chukwu Okike, God the creator, Abiama, Abraham. If you don't like it, you can do whatever you like. See, Christianity has come before Islam. 630 AD, inception of Islam. Jesus Christ died 630 years ago before Islam come. You are senior. Over a century and 130 years, you are senior. So we are the one, the space setters on the earth. I can never divert to any other religion as a result of what? Timidity. You can't intimidate Igbo man into believing in you. Ahmad Bachem must go to court.
So now let's talk about I'm looking at my time.
100 million liber suit, 100 million liber suit. You go pay. You go pay.
Let's talk about Pastor. Pastor was here, a man of God.
Who?
I'm talking about Pastor Obong. He was here yes, I was here this morning. Yes, Pastor. He said that his own opinion. He said that he believes in one Nigeria, and but he believes that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. That's opinion. But then Nnamdi Kanu should not be sent to exile so that his supporters may not commit some kind of how do I put it, maybe above the law act. Do you agree with Pastor this morning? Because he spoke here this morning. I mean, Pastor Obong, the man of God. Do you agree with him this morning?
I'm not against any Nigerian man of God, but because we've seen with our eyes how Nigerian man of God, are doing their business. If Pastor Obong, Pastor Uyom from Cross River State, if he says that Nnamdi can, okay, Akwa Ibom.
Yes.
Anyway, banishment, exile, they're all the same word, but I don't think that young man has committed anything to deserve banishing. If you banish a man in Igbo setup, it means he either committed rape, he killed, or he committed an abominable act. That is when we banish a man in Igbo land. But I don't see Nnamdi Kanu committing any. He did not commit crime in Igbo land against Igbo culture and tradition. So somebody like that should come to my own community. Instead of banishing him, we will confer him with Onwane Tilora 1 of Omambala State.
I don't know what I mean, but
Nnamdi Onwane Tilora 1 of Omambala State.
but
You know what? The young man that is castigating Nnamdi Kanu is not speaking out of thorough sanity. I think he's having contact somewhere in his cerebrum. Obolia,
but he's a man of God. You know him, Pastor.
A man of God. I am a man of God. I call Chineke every day.
All of us are
I
men
don't
of
miss
God.
it any day of my life. A man of God. I call my God every day, God of Israel. I am a man of God.
There is no man of Satan.
Okay?
All men of
You
God.
can't be conferred with that title, man of God. It is no longer a title. Jesus Christ has come. When you believe him, follow him. You are a man of God. Say him, he's coming. See Pastor Obong.
Pastor, yes.
See Pastor Obong. Say him, he's coming.
Pastor is here.
You.
A man of
Hey, so what I'm trying to say is that we are all, called according to his.
Come to the Pastor, come. No, let him come here. No, let him come here. He's a
Man of God, are you running? Are you running away? Are you running away? Man of God, come.
Pastor, come. Let him. No, he's not. He's a man of God. Let him come. Pastor, come. Pastor, you said, let's close now. You are closing now. You said that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, but should be banished. That he should go on exile. I said it again. You now said that you don't want anything to happen to Nigeria. That you believe in one Nigeria. And I told him, but he said that anybody can be a man of God. I said you're a man. He said anybody can be a man of God.
All of us were
You need to understand.
Let him.
You need to understand. Draft need to understand this. Because of the Nnamdi Kanu popularity, it's very great worldwide. So release him. I want the guy to be released. Release him. Take him at least 6 months or 1 year for exile. Let tension come down.
No.
And let him come back home. That's what you could do.
That's not.
That's what you could do. So if Rappel obey that they should release Nnamdi Kanu, put in the midst of war here now, with all the supporters, bros, this guy is not fixed. He's not in that realm. So don't see, this man, he just a talk. You don't get facts to deliver. What I deliver now, a reasonable man can think. Because Nnamdi Kanu get funds. Part-time funding worldwide. So if you release him for Igbo land, they go make him, the fund go make him to even fail what he's supposed to do. Understand me? Because they will go there, they will kiss his feet, keep us Biafra, we are working, and all this. But now, when you release him, take him away. Let him up, let the tension die down, and then bring our son back to the nation.
Tension will never die.
Okay.
Understand me? So that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yes. So I don't say that nobody should release him.
Agitation for Biafra will never die.
No,
Agitation-
you can never get Biafra.
Biafra, the major agitation
You
will
can
never
never
die.
get it. Forget about
Biafra agitation will never die.
Who?
Do you know why?
You want to come
Nigeria was born 110 years ago.
No,
Nigeria
no,
was born in
okay.
1914. Nigeria was born in 1914. Biafra was 500 years. Go away, they go. So,
now,
what are we saying?
now let's close. You are close.
Yes.
Now we are closing. I have 1 minute. We can start tomorrow with that. He said that Biafra might, that's opinion. Biafra might not come. But what are your opinions about what he said that now should after 6 months let him go and rest somewhere?
Okay.
You are in 1 minute.
Okay, in 1 minute, if Nnamdi Kanu comes out, if Nigerian government, after violating him, decided to release the hostage, Nnamdi Kanu is a hostage, I think into Igbo land, the entire southeastern Nigeria, Abia, Anambra, Imo, Ebonyi, Enugu, we are going to celebrate Nnamdi Kanu for 6 months. River State, Cross River State, Akwa Ibom, Delta State. We are going to celebrate Nnamdi Kanu for 6 months. That 6 months banishment is going to be a celebration across Igbo land. That banishment is talking about a celebration. We are going to celebrate the supreme leader of IPOB. We are not banishing him. We are not ostracizing him. He has not committed any crime. The same business he was doing, same business Igbowo was doing. I don't know what to understand. People that are killing people, bombing churches, killing every... See, do you know that a prophet was shot at Idiroko during a church service at Old Custom Baggage Road, Idiroko? They killed him, severed his head. Who are those people? Is it Nnamdi Kanu operating like that? Nnamdi Kanu foresaw it. Nnamdi Kanu predicted what happened at Idiroko. The shooting of the worshippers at St. Augustine Owo, Ondo State, is it 2 years ago or last year? Nnamdi Kanu foresaw it. Nnamdi Kanu predicted it that time shall come, they will left forests, entered into Nigerian cities, start shooting people, disaliving people with their AK-47. It happened in Owo. 3 Obas were killed at the axis of Ekiti and the Lorin. Clerics were killed in Enugu. In Anambra State, they invaded Inteje community. I don't know what I understand. And Inteje community entered the forest, slaughtered them, the same revenge, destroyed their tents and all their slums. Nigerian government to go after Inteje people. Okay? Nigeria should know that they don't fight 2 civil wars. The civil war America fought was to unite the northern United States and southern USA, and Abraham Lincoln concluded that in 18th centuries. Nigeria and Biafra fought in 1967 to 1970. We don't fight 2. United Nations must come in and bring peace to this part of the world. Igbo man has suffered a lot. We don't fight again, brother. That's Igbo man for you.
Okay. You can see, you can go on time after 10. I have to give 15 minutes more. But Pastor, his opinion, Mr. Raf, their opinion, everybody their opinion. Everybody can come here with your opinion, no problem. All of our viewers, you enjoy what we served you today. If you enjoyed it, we'll be here tomorrow. We can continue from tomorrow. The time is being fast spent. All of our viewers, we love you, we appreciate you. Thank you for always watching. Thank you for always standing by us. God bless every one of our viewers this morning. Omo Odua, God bless you. You are closing. King Joe Ogba, God bless you. You are closing. Mazi David Tunde Okafor, we are closing. God bless you. Dr. Okwanji, we are closing. God bless you. Mr. DJ Longe, we are closing. God bless you. Mr. Ladewale, we are closing. God bless you. Sylvester Onweze, we are closing. God bless you. Ikechukwu Samuel Ezeagbuku, we are closing. God bless you. Chuk, God bless you. We are closing this morning. Peter Chuks, God bless you. We are closing this morning. Miss Precious Ikedi, you are closing. God bless you. Miss Kate Perry, you are closing. God bless you this morning. Miss Gladys Oyabo, yes, we are closing. God bless you. I'm with Mr. Adije Eloge, God bless you. Mr. Star Daniel, God bless you. You are closing this morning. Mr. Abraham Akombi, God bless you. You are closing this morning. All of you. Aroko, God bless you. You are closing this. Mr. Dele Onoha, God bless you. You are closing this morning. Mr. William Okameme, God bless you so much. You are closing this morning. You enjoy what we serve you this morning. Mr. Ike Nama Joyi, God bless you. You are closing this morning. All of you, that the reason why we are always here every morning, Mondays to Saturdays. God bless you. You are closing. Saturday edition will be here tomorrow. We'll be back here live from 8:30 for the morning edition. Bystanders on Flip TV. God bless you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. Thanks for always watching. It's a bye. God bless all of you.